Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, viewers. How are you? Welcome to our this series of video in which we are showing you how we can use a KOC4 cost analytics report for further analytics and enhance its utility and its usage, and by using of VBA and SAP KOC4 scripting. So what we have done is that when the system runs by this execute, right, it makes sure that you are logged in. You have a login screen, and no matter wherever it will start from the beginning. Okay, so it will bring all the data into a sheet called compare, and then if you say click on a particular production order, so it will query this and it will build up for you the material explosion. Material explosion is actually the drill downing of means it expands all it tells you what is the breakup of these 76,296, which many materials are involved in it, and then it takes the information with this code. If you see into this, we have completed until this 645. Now we are ready to do the 646, for example. Okay, and as soon as we double click it, you will see that this sheet is updated with 646, right? It is 645. So it is keeping on building up your data, which will be used for material explosion. Okay, so let's get back uh, to this sheet, compared, and double click on it. So that's it. Let's see what it is doing. It is first of all closing any screens to it's the very start point, and then it starts with the KOC4 and gets the production order. And as soon as the production order is and data is available, then it will further drill it down to material consumption, and then it will open up the FI documents. Right? In the FI document, you will have uh, uh, the material ledger and the material activity is there. So they are then brought into the Excel, as you can see here. So we have put a breakpoint so that you can see how does it happen, right? So it has brought it, and now it is checking if sometime it happens that it is only one column selected and no parsing done. So if it has more than one column selected, it means no need to do this, right? There's no need to do the text to column. Otherwise, it will, if it is not yet passed to what what I mean is in parsing is that putting all the right thing in the right column, right? Materials are coming in the right columns, the plant is coming in the right column, and the values and quantities in the right column, everything is coming in the right column. That's right. If it is coming, so then there is no need to parsing the text column, right? Otherwise, it will execute. So this will jump this to status so that it does not require any parsing at the moment. So that's why. So let's press F8 here. So it will jump this process, and it will carry on when putting the production order number to make this database, and that would be used for material explosion, right? So let's press F8 here. So it is now going to put it there. So this is the system is now ready for you to execute. Uh, Means your analytics, for example, if you have another button to filter it down, to query a certain material, and for example, you have so many descriptions in here. Case, so let's say that you want to see the brakes, how many brakes are involved in there, or how many gears are there, or any particular, for example, pedal kit, for example. It's the pedal kit 550. 550. Okay, so we can query pedal clip 550 in here. This is brake. Okay, where's it there? 550, for example, this. We click OK. So this is going to tell you it is being used in this production order for this plant, and this is the quantity, and this is the value of the material, right? And if you want all the kits, for example, you want all the kits, so also you can write pedal. Mm, okay, pedal, sorry. Okay, so pedal, you can continue. So all the pedal and pedal kits, and these are selected, and so these are telling you the material explosion for pedal kits, right? So which bomb and what material code, what plant, what quantity, and what is the value, right? So this is this is how it is now functioning. We have improved it, and we keep on improving it and building it. And so one thing more we can share it with you, that sometime we will say that only one button. At the moment, what we are doing, we are clicking on a particular production order, and then that breaks that information. What if we have a button in here, they say do all? Well, it will keep on doing it until the end of your term. So you can just click it and go and take your tea and coffee, whatever, and sit in the cafeteria or do some other work, right? And the end, when you will come, it will come up. You will be having a complete explosion of the material ready for you, right? So this will show you how to do this sometime. But for the moment, let's make sure that you have all these things are you understood, and these are functioning. So it is now taking this production order to the SAP and executing the process, and it will bring the 686 into this sheet, right? All the material drill down information will be found in the sheet that is called materials. So let's see that how far it has done, right? So it is now displaying the concept. That's fine. Okay, it is now. It has done it. Yeah, it is now going to the material ledger. That's fine. And then what it is doing, it has displayed all the material. It is copying it into the Excel, and then it is finished. Right? So let's go and see what it has done for this in Excel. Right. So this was our code which we queried, right? And we expect that this material details are in the material sheet properly. You can see 100686, all its material information are tabulated properly in the form of BOM, right? Material BOM, right? With all its quantities and unit of meter, values, and the production order number, and this and all the other information. The user and the period is also mentioned in this. So this is how you are doing this. For example, now you want to see that what are the viz types are in our so we can query them in here, say wheels, right? So these are all the wheels, yeah? Wheels, okay? So these so many bombs are involving all these wheels of different variety and quantities, and the valuation up, and this is up means material ledger is updated, right? Okay, up stand for that the material ledger is updated, right? If you go to the here, and you will see uh, all this information, yeah, and you can click back in here, yeah. So if you click on this, you get into this code, then you go to the FI document, for example, and in the FI document, you will be prompted with the three options. So you take them, material ledger, in the ledger, you will find this. So these are the app, right? If you click on this up, so what is this up is actually, it is telling you the up stands for material ledger update. So material ledger updated means has been formed. So there are so many status codes are available, right? Sometimes there are some debit and credit of materials, so DCs. Sometimes it's a price change happens. So these all are the statuses which are used in this. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for joining us.